And he's an improviser. He is a stand-up comedian, and from what I heard, he said, well, I don't think I should go first. And I guess we're going to find out why. If you've ever played the game Mortal Kombat, you might recognize his voice. He's Jax from the game. Outmagazine has called him a genius. Chicagomagazine listed him as one of their 12 freshest comics, saying this man, a Dadaist, is sensibility and nerdy, yet urban, and he'll stop at nothing for a laugh. Please welcome Marz Timms.
All right, second black guy with a hat and glasses. And I'm short. Yay, that's right. I'm gonna break this for you. You don't see it. You got it? You good? All right. So, the Latino lady earlier was like, oh, by Chicago Public School, by 6th grade, I could barely read and write Spanish. West Side Chicago Public Schools, by 6th grade, I could barely read and write English. So my book is Stephen King's It. Which is not necessarily a great book. It's like most of the shit Stephen King writes where at the end it's aliens, right? You're like, alright, there's a clown that has awesome character and is killing children. Oh wait, it's not a clown killing children, it's an alien dressed like a clown killing children. I was asked to do this, and I was looking around to find a book, and being a comedian, I was like, well, I want it to be funny, but today is the day I actually found the book that I was going to do, and it meant a lot to me. When I saw the book, I was like, that's the book I absolutely have to do, because I got this book for a birthday present when I was 10. And it was given to me. I know. My parents didn't love me. it was, look, I've been watching horror movies since I was a baby. My parents were teenagers when I was born, to them in high school on the west side of Chicago. So it was like, hey, we want to go see this movie. You just gotta come along and see this movie. So my mother bought me this book when I was 10 years old for my birthday, and I wasn't a great reader. I wasn't necessarily into reading, but my mother recently passed away, and when I saw this book this morning, it just brought back so many memories of, you know, growing up on the west side of Chicago, and then, you know, just struggling to do better in school and to you know, do better for myself. And she was always just like, you have to have an education. No matter what in this world, you have to be able to read or write. And I was 10, I was just looking at it like, that's a big fucking book. But I sat down and I made sure that I completely read this book, and like I said, this morning I had so many other books because I'm a huge fan of David Sedaris, but when I saw this book sitting on my bookshelf, I just started crying, and you know, which is why I didn't want to go first, and I was like, I'm gonna really bring the room down. It's made me want to be a reader, and I found so many authors that I've loved throughout my life that I love to read, and I sit down and I read it to my son and writing, and it's all because of this book. So that's my time, that's all I got.